Hi everybody, Ramon from Comikazees here. Just want to do a fun video today. A couple months back, Devin did a pretty interesting video on his top 10 superheroes. And I find myself to be a pretty big film nerd. I have a bunch of Blu-rays, old DVDs. I still have some old VHSs, but I mean, little by little, it's all been narrowing itself down to straight Blu-rays. Um, so I kind of just want to do a quick video on my top 10 favorite superhero movies. So I'm gonna try to make it quick. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but let's see. Maybe we have some of the same taste. Number 10. Let's see what you people think. I'm gonna go with Watchman. Yeah. The director's cut. I actually enjoyed it a lot more. I mean, I already liked the original theatrical cut, but the director's cut, about 30 minutes extra. It's one of those films that some people say, "Oh, well, it followed a little too much." You can't really film you can't really please the film nerds and the comic nerds nowadays because either you don't add enough or you add too much. And this was a movie that, well, I mean, I can go back and watch it and still enjoy it to this day. I feel like they did a pretty good job. The grittiness, the fighting, everything. Cinematography on it was actually pretty good too. Enough of that. You're gonna see a lot of you're gonna see half DC, half Marvel up in here. I love everybody. I love DC, but then I also love Marvel. I'm kind of split between the two, but you'll kind of see where my heart really lies towards the end of this video. Number 9, I'm gonna have to go with the Wolverine. Pretty solid follow up. Well, an abysmal. As they say, one of those movies that they kind of wish wouldn't have been made. X-Men Origin Wolverine. I like that film. I mean, I feel like it had some pretty good direction. I like it particularly because of the Unleashed extended version. You watch that one; it's a little bloodier. It's a little more, a little more action. So it kind of gives you a little bit of that taste that if you're a Wolverine fan, that he's really, it's pretty graphic to be a fan of his. Pretty vicious dude. So they kind of gave us a little bit of that. I mean, I still feel like we haven't seen the actual berserker rage that we kind of want to as Wolverine fans, but I know that in today's world it's going to be kind of hard to do that. As it is, I'm still surprised that Deadpool actually got a R rating. I mean, I'm glad, because it only means that they're probably going to do it right. But number 8, I'm going to have to go with Man of Steel. Never was really a huge Superman fan. And this movie, I know it's a lot of people are split in half with it. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm one of the ones that actually liked it a lot. Went to the theater probably like 3 times to watch it, surprisingly. It was one of those films that really caught me off guard. I didn't expect to walk out thinking, oh man, Superman's a shit. Now I can't wait to see him in Batman vs. Superman. That's what that movie had. That's the effect it had on me. I was quite surprised, especially because I expect, Superman was always more of a boring hero to me. And Zack Snyder did a decent job. I really can't wait to see his follow-up. Number 7, I'm gonna have to go with Avengers. I know what's one of those things that some people are probably gonna be like, wait, what? Avengers so low? But I don't know. I love it, especially the nostalgia factor of seeing all of them together and the culmination of Phase 1 just all into one. It was great to see it, but at the same time, story-wise, I love story as well, and that's why to me it was a pretty simple, very very predictive. Well, you could already imagine what's going to happen. Like I said, I mean, still a great film nonetheless. Nostalgia factor is what just did it all for me when I watched it. But looking back, I'm like, okay, I'll just skip forward to the action parts. Number 6, SpiderMan. That's SpiderMan 2. I'm going to have to be very specific. SpiderMan 2. As a kid, obviously, Spider-Man was one of the main ones that growing up, he was just the man to me. Slowly but surely, they kind of changed. It was always, to me, Batman and Spider-Man. Spider-Man, obviously, as a kid, he was the end-all, be-all for me because, it was just awesome. Especially when I saw that first one, but the second one is just... Especially those fight scenes with Dr. Octopus. Yeah, that was some pretty good stuff. Number 5, X-Men Days of Future Past. Now, I do have both the regular and the road cut, but I don't know. I mean, the road cut was okay. You know, not much different. But one thing I really liked about that film was just the gritty post-apocalyptic feel. You know, when they were back in the 70s, that was cool and whatnot, but that post-apocalyptic setting, just that thought of doom is what made it so awesome to me. Number 4, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I like the first one, but at the end of the day, I just felt like they just really rushed it a lot, and it was a big setup for Avengers. So, you know, it was cool. I liked it, but it didn't give me that overall complete satisfaction. And this Winter Soldier, some big things went down, and I'm still, you know, in fact, I'm still really surprised at what they pulled off. I never liked Captain America as much as I did after watching that movie. Number 3. I know a lot of people like the first one over the second one. I am not one of those people. Avengers Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron to me, I don't know, man. That scene with Hulkbuster and Hulk just did it for me. It was just great. And then there was a lot of controversy as well with a lot of the people thinking that Joss Whedon was very misogynistic, I believe is the word. I don't really, you know, fall into that. I saw it for what it was. I didn't go into nitpick something that obviously to me just it was a boneheaded comment. A lot of people that really felt that way. Yeah, it's not without flaw, but to me, I just kind of say those fighting sequences and story wasn't much better than the first one, but at least it was a little different. Yeah, they were juggling a lot, but I feel like they handled it pretty well. And now you just really can't wait to see Civil War and whatever else the future holds. Number 2. Really surprising, but Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy to me was quite the surprise, quite the hit. I didn't think to see a talking raccoon and a talking tree would have gone like, wow, really? Wow, it had that effect on me. You know, it was really a surprise hit. You know, it made Chris Pratt huge now. Obviously, it helped out Batista as well. You know, Dave Batista. You know, the other ones people already knew what to. You know, the actors like Bradley Cooper and Vin Diesel. I mean, it was voice acting, but it was still pretty cool. But overall, I just love it. It's one of those films I could watch at any time, any moment, and I'll still love it. Number 1. Now, it's not just one film, but it's just the set as a whole. It is the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I'm a huge Batman fan. I've never shied away from that. I will defend Batman and love Batman to the day I die. And, you know, I've been a Batfleck fan since day one. I've been on board. Yeah, just loved it. Nobody's going to tell me different from that. You know, just overall solid trilogy. And can't wait to see where it goes. But out of all 3, The Dark Knight, easily my favorite. So let me know what you guys think of the video. You know, I haven't done much, obviously. I'm going to try to do more. So let me know what you guys think, all right? Ramon, signing off.